All right, today we're headed north. We're going to Cambridge, Wisconsin, the
Yeah.
home of bourbon
Yeah, the home
and rye.
bourbon and rye.
And everything you think of when you think of whiskey.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Not the Green Bay Packers, not the Wisconsin Badgers, but whiskey, baby.
Yeah.
That's what I think of. Because
Well-
I know Dancing Goat Distillery.
Yeah.
And so this distillery was one that came on my radar about 18 months ago or so. Some people came into my place of employment and ordered a pour of Dancing Goat, which I was like, you mean Prideful Goat? And they're like, no, Dancing Goat. I was like, we don't have that. Looked in the book. Sure as shit, we had
do
that.
have that. Yep.
And we brought it down. They were ranting and raving about it, so they bought me a pour of it, and I tried it. I made my GM try it, and we were like, wow, okay, Dancing Goat Distillery on the map for us.
Well, they do have the pedigree of being the drunkest state in the union. So,
yeah, you would hope they would know a little bit about whiskey. Yeah, it is true. What did we just say about their alcohol stats? I know Madison is per capita the most bars in a city anywhere in the world.
Yeah,
it's
which
like
is
4 out of 6 businesses are bars or something crazy, dude. It's like the Scotland of the North, man.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I mean, oh, Jesus, they're giving the Scots a run for their money.
Got to stay warm up there somehow, I guess.
Yeah,
so, whiskey it is, beer it is.
Yeah,
but today we've got.
I got distracted because I keep getting this weird note on the nose, and I keep going back to it, and I keep getting the same note. It smells like a cheese pizza.
Interesting.
Okay.
Well, I will say this first pour
pizza.
is not a typical thing that I don't think we've ever done one of these on the podcast. This is a 12-year oat bourbon coming in at 130.4 proof. It doesn't tell me the source of this product, so I don't know who actually distilled it. The information on the bottle is lacking here.
I mean, can anyone even tell me what an oat bourbon is? Does that?
I would assume
a bourbon with oat in the mash bill.
I would assume they're omitting either the barley for oat or the rye for oat in this.
It's got to be the barley.
It's got to be 51% corn if you're going to call it bourbon.
Right.
So
I mean, it could be a 4 grain too,
or it could be a 4 grain. Well, can you call that bourbon?
As long
if
as
it's 51% corn, I guess, yeah.
And
So 12-year oat bourbon. But I'll tell you, the other oat bourbons and whiskeys I've had were not my thing.
Well, I don't know that I've had a lot of it.
I've had a few.
We've had a few on this
I've had a
podcast.
few from Neely.
Yeah,
from a couple other places.
Probably didn't like that.
And they were just not my thing.
Yeah.
They're super grainy and just a little off-putting. But I can tell by the nose of this, I would not guess there is oats in that from the nose. It just
No, I mean, it
like
smells
classic bourbon.
It's got
like
great color.
Yeah.
Man,
So-
it does have good color. It's got 12 years on it, so
Yeah. I mean, this family's been involved in the spirits industry since the 1950s. They built the distillery up in the 2010s, I believe.
okay.
Over there. It's called Dancing Goat because they were looking for real estate to put the distillery on, and there was a particularly loud bleating goat on one of them, and apparently that just never left their mind, so they named it after that particular goat. So, you know.
That's interesting.
I love it. It's like the Native American way to name a distillery.
Yeah, there we go.
The proof builds a little bit in your chest.
Yeah.
I didn't taste it.
I haven't tasted it yet.
Oh yeah, I didn't taste the proof that much on the palate, but it definitely builds after.
Oh, that's...
I get like a honey note on it on the palate.
And when it first hit my palate, it was like fruity, and then it was like a big like clover honey.
Like honey nut Cheerios almost.
And then I do catch a little bit of that graininess at the very end of it.
Which I guess oats, right? That would
Yeah, I would guess that is, the oat shows up a little bit, but
Yeah, it's not a ton of oak spice.
easily the best oated whiskey of any kind I have ever tasted, period. I mean,
Is that a real word?
I think this would outdrink a lot of standard bourbons to me.
I like it.
Very good. I'm just a little bit shell-shocked by it, to be honest.
I get that honey nut Cheerios thing is strong to me.
Yep. I mean, I can absolutely see where, like, the longer I leave it, longer it lingers there, the more I get, like, that definitely. And even, like, to the grain cerealness of it as well, and not just the honey nut flavor.
Man, there's just, like, this richness underneath that's in the nose and the palate.
It has such a strange mid palate. Like that's where the oak is the oat is the most predominant to me. Smells like regular bourbon, front palate regular bourbon, something weird with the oat going on in the middle, and then finishing off again more traditional bourbon notes.
Man,
I can see what you're saying.
I like it. I don't love it, but I like it for sure.
Oak spice, weird.
Back
The
to
front palate's awesome.
It does have a weird like a spice kick that comes off right in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah, there is something about the mid palate right before it goes to the finish that is a little odd.
Yeah.
And it comes a little grainy, but then that kind of goes away for
Yeah,
me
no, it
too.
goes
And
away,
like
and
when
then
I'm
it stays
breathing it afterward,
Honey.
yeah, the finish is very tasty to me.
That is.
Front, it starts good and ends good. There's a skip in the middle
Now,
for me a little bit.
you can definitely taste the oat. Well,
Yeah.
I, at the very
I
least,
taste
can definitely taste the oat, right?
Yeah.
I can 100% tell that if you were giving that to me blind,
I would say there's.
I'm
a grain I
immediately
didn't
going to
understand.
tell you that there is a different grain in that mash bill.
It's just not offensive like the other oats I've had.
No.
I wish I could remember them, but I probably didn't like them.
I do think it's definitely. I wouldn't guess it's 130 proof. I think I guessed 120 before I knew the proof.
I think it's got some.
It's
proof
got
to it.
some proof to it.
It does. It's
not
the first sip
extremely
had a
fiery by
quite
any
moderate
It has
buzz
calmed
to it.
down after that first sip,
Yeah.
but it did have a little.
Man, 12-year oat bourbon that might be its own thing. I don't know
Yeah.
if there's
I mean-
anyone else doing that.
I don't.
Well, I
that's why
mean, if you're a
couldn't
distillery in
remember.
Wisconsin, you got to differentiate yourself, don't you? So, like, you know.
What's next? Cheese whiskey? I'm confused.
Sounds terrible.
Just dunk some cheese in the barrel and leave it in
Aged
there
with
and see what
cheese curds.
happens. Ooh, whiskey cheese curds.
Yeah, I mean,
So you get the cheese curds, you soak them in whiskey, and then I don't know what the fuck you do with them after that.
I don't know what you do
But,
with
like,
the whiskey, but
We have had like a Guinness done cheese before.
Right?
I had
Greater
some banging
Canada.
cheese curds the other day.
Cheese curds are delicious.
Dude, try the ones from Popeyes.
get
What?
out of here.
Popeyes, bro.
What?
I love Popeye, so
I mean, I do love. Okay, don't
Try
get me
the ones
wrong.
from Popeyes.
Probably my favorite chicken restaurant in the United States is Popeyes.
I think it's
both
a
for
new
the
thing.
sandwich, but also for the actual chicken itself.
I might go with you there.
I think it's a new thing. I'd never noticed it before.
Oh no, it's very new.
Yeah.
What's this? Cheese curds? Oh, let's try that.
Yeah, no, I saw it
Oh.
the last time I opened that app, and then I was like,
Oh.
that's okay.
They're good.
I like better than Culver's.
Better than Culver's.
Oh.
I'm like Culver's
Is
who?
it like Popeye's breading on the cheese curd?
And it's
Oh,
just good,
I bet
man.
it is good.
So good. Like, not even joking. I was like blown away. I was like, damn, we're getting a large of that next time. They were good.
Doubling up on cheese curds
Yeah.
with your oat bourbon.
Okay. I mean, better than Culver's cheese curds.
They're better
That's
than
absolutely
Culver's.
something I have to try at the very least.
They're
Well,
good.
that one's interesting, but let's try this other one. I haven't even stuck my nose in the next one yet, but this one, again, the information on the bottle is a little lacking here, but we know this one is a 55% rye, or it says on the bottle. Remind me.
Yeah, here we go.
50
All right. 51.44.5
It smells good.
at a 141 proof
So hazmat rye in
Aged
Minnesota oak.
in Minnesota oak.
I don't know if
Yeah. I don't know what difference that will make.
So our friends who turned us on to this brand are some Minnesotans that come in down here to
Is that the
Louisville,
word?
Kentucky.
Minnesotans.
Minnesotans.
I'm sure they'll appreciate that.
And so I wonder if they had anything to do with the oak that made it to this, but I don't know that for a fact or not. But
it does not smell like a rye on the nose to me.
oh wow, it smells like hard candy deliciousness.
Almost thought it smelled more like whiskey.
I don't even think
what I get when I drink.
it didn't
Candy,
smell
hard
like
candy.
very much like whiskey to me. It just smelled like hard candy. Like now it's
like-
like big leather underneath for sure, and a huge vanilla.
It's
note.
opening up. But
Yeah, I don't know that I would guess rye on that note.
no, I don't get it.
I would be
not
fooled
like
there.
Not like the other one. I don't get it.
The more I sniff it, the more
Man,
it goes
just
right.
It's creamy.
But I
get,
agree
like,
with the hard
dark
candy, but
notes.
specifically like an unwrapped like Werther's Original or something along those lines, like just the smell you get from a packet of that
Yeah, it's like old
kind of candy.
fashioned hard
butterscotch
candy.
candy.
I'm not butterscotching. I'm like old school, like hard candy at your grandma's house in a bowl.
Just a bowl of loose
Just
candy.
a bowl of loose hard
Somewhere
candy.
closer to the root beer barrel.
Let's just stick together.
Yeah, oh yeah, they stick together.
I can't wait to taste this now that I've smelled it.
Yeah, they stick together.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh.
It's not as complex as I would think
No.
by the nose, but it is one of the sweetest ryes I've ever had, I think.
Tastes more like a rye on the palate.
It does. You get the
Does
rye on the
not
top.
drink near that proof though.
Hell no, it
No.
doesn't.
Does
I
not.
might guess that's 100 proof.
Straight, I would not guess on.
I would be
years, that's
extremely wrong on proof here,
I got my proofer in the car.
but it's so sweet.
You can get out and do a test.
That's the one thing to me from as soon as I put it up to my nose, it was candy, and on the palate, it's just as sweet as it
It
smells.
is.
Right.
Does not. It drinks like 100
It's
proof.
one of the sweetest whiskeys I can remember.
That's one of the smoothest
Okay.
hazmats I've ever tried.
I'll
So-
agree with that. There is no burn period on the palate.
It does
You
taste
get a
more like
little
rye.
burn here after, but
Slightly.
nothing that would make me say hazmat.
No,
You're 100% right. It is the softest hazmat.
that 104 whistle pig drank hotter than this.
This is danger zone rye.
It really is so sweet. It really presents a few more of those sort of. I even get ever so slight maltiness, but like a sweet maltiness off there.
I could agree with that.
To me, it doesn't
Almost
drink.
comes off cocoa-y a little bit, which I get
Something
on
like
malt
that.
a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm somewhere in that like whoppery area
Yeah.
of chocolate malt.
I don't think it drinks anything like it smells. To me,
Other than just sweet as
Oh,
hell.
God, no.
I think it does, but
I think to me it smells darker, like some leather. I don't
yeah,
get any of that.
No, 100%. It is.
Nothing.
Man, it is just a porch pounding hazmat rye for
Yeah.
sure. We just did that Jay Rieger recently. That was a hazmat rye, and to me, that had a lot more flavor changing complexities and different stages of the drink. Where this one is kind of just like on one linear track across.
Yeah, it doesn't
But
change.
there is.
Like I expect it to
good,
change.
though.
expect
I
it
like
to get
this one
hotter.
too.
It's good.
Yeah, I mean, man, if you haven't had anything from this distillery, you need to go find some because everything I've tried from them is interesting. It's unique. They are like the Fiddler of the North to me.
Yeah.
Fiddler's playing around with weird things down south in Georgia, and they have some great fun expressions. Dancing Goat is doing the same thing up north. And I mean, I just drank 12-year oat bourbon that I kind of liked a lot, and then a hazmat rye finished in Minnesota oak, whatever that is, and I ain't mad at either one of those things. I will share these with anyone. They're awesome.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I probably liked the rye more than I
like the
liked
rye more, too,
The oat
personally.
bourbon.
Me too.
But just because it follows a little bit more of a.
I just think that the oat bourbon is fascinating because I was sure I would hate it. And
I don't hate it.
And I don't hate
don't
it.
either.
I also think its sweetness is pumped up. I mean, it's 51, 44, 5, right? So
Yeah.
I mean, that's 40. I'm assuming that 44.
Yeah, that
is
mash
corn.
bill is a beautiful thing.
Right.
You're putting a lot
So,
of
like-
corn with that rye, so you're gonna get the sweetness from it for sure. And then aging it however they did to get it up to hazmat proof, man, it is just candy.
It is good.
It is not. I have not one bad thing to say about this rye for sure. Man, the nose is so bourbony.
Yeah.
It does. It does. To me,
The rye is
I didn't
certainly
get
there when
on
it
the
gets to your palate,
yes.
but it's not offensive in any
No.
way. It's not even that herbaceous. You're just like,
No.
oh, there's the rye.
But it doesn't smell like that. It smells more
But the
like a bourbon.
nose is 100% bourbony to me, like really good bourbon. Like 12 plus year MGP bourbon. It's good. Good
Yeah.
job up there.
Yeah.
Whatever you're doing, Dancing Goat,
I'd be
keep
very
doing
curious to know if this is their own juice.
it. Me too.
Yeah.
I would love a little more info. So if you guys want to drop something in the comments, if you see this, and let us
Absolutely.
know more.
Yeah.
We're intrigued and would
know.
like to know more about these products.
Yeah. You'd love to get us to visit the distillery as well.
Yeah, I mean, at
I'm
some
more than
point
happy
we're going to have
take
to do a
up
road
to
trip.
Wisconsin, right?
Yeah. We're going to have to take a road trip. Some of the nicest people I ever met in my life, Minnesota, Wisconsin. So, you know,
Minnesota.
I like nice people.
They thought I was slow, eh?
On that note,
One of my absolute favorite episodes of The Simpsons, by the way, when Scorpio employs Homer and they go to Cedar Lake or Cedar Creek or wherever it is,
Yes.
and yeah, Bart end up being put in the remedial class.
I don't think I watch enough Simpsons.
We don't watch enough Simpsons.
Seen them all. Give us a spin here, Lockie. Let's see what the wheel has to say. It's going to be tough coming off that rye, I think, though.
Right? We're going to have a fair bit of competition, and we're back at
We found the two.
That's a little bit unusual.
Well,
You know, when I
as
was setting this up earlier, I was like, what numbers do we never get? And it probably is 3 or 4. It's pretty uncommon.
Well, thanks as always to you guys out there watching this. All these samples are sent in from you. This is sample roulette. This is our favorite part of the show. Each one of these numbers correlates to a blind pour of whiskey behind the camera. Danielle's pouring them for us, and we will see what we get. You know, these could be your least favorite thing, your favorite thing, a barrel pick you did, whatever. It could be anything.
It could be fun because you could be talking about a whiskey 2 episodes beforehand as being the greatest thing you've had in ages, and then try it 2
Instantly
episodes
humbled
later,
blind.
and then get instantly humbled on the blind for it. So,
Looks like we got a fairly healthy sample here. So
Okay.
I do think coming off that hazmat rye, I better get a little sip of water
that
before
rye?
I go there.
yeah, it's probably not a terrible idea.
No.
But decent color. I would think there's a little age by that color. Oh, it smells pleasant. It smells way
Ooh.
less proofy.
Okay.
It is.
We're back to more of the
Softer,
notes that
honey.
last episode or a couple episodes ago, depending on when this comes out.
Orange.
The 117 series gave me a lot of this same.
I
I get like an orange thing.
yeah, honey, orange. It's like a bright softness compared to where we just were, for sure. I don't get those like deep, rich notes on the nose of this.
No,
It's not.
I mean,
super
just on the
floral,
nose.
but it's bright.
I would probably say rye or at least bourbon. With
I
high
thought rye
content.
when I first smelled it.
Yeah.
honestly.
I would think rye or high rye bourbon by the nose for sure. I think there's a higher rye content to whatever this is.
It's not Scotch.
I don't get it as much on the palate. Just a little bit. Kind of think we are Ryan though.
Definitely,
Oh,
100%.
wow. I think it's wonky.
It is
We
different.
went sideways there, like mid palate,
that?
right? And
The
then
nose, yeah,
took a
the
turn.
nose. Not only do the nose and palate don't exactly match, the front, mid, and finish don't match.
no, they don't.
Like,
That's just
that's why I was like the mid palate just took a direct turn the other way and
Yep.
then went back the other way.
I feel like
that-
I've tasted this before.
That's got to be rye.
I think
Because
Kinda
the,
reminds
the
me of that
grain
Woodford
went
rye.
wonky on
oh,
me
okay.
felt rye. Is this
What do you
that-
think?
Is
What do
this
you
like
think?
that chocolate?
I think it's
malted
low proof
from
rye.
Woodford that
I don't think this
care
is that
for.
high proof, realistically. Maybe 100, 110 at tops.
I
Yeah,
can't
of
even
course.
guess
Danielle's
proof
going
yet.
to turn over the sign. It's going to be 155.
I don't
proof.
know.
Wrong.
I get
But-
like a delayed
proofy thing.
year.
I can't remember what that would.
I gotta
is.
re-experience that. It was so weird. I have to start over. There is such a sweetness when it hits your palate.
Yeah.
That you're like, oh, it's gonna be sweet, and it's really
is
not that
not.
sweet.
It is, and
Touches your lips.
it gets spicier by
Gets
like the
spicier.
back end of it. It just gets spicier as it goes.
Yeah, there is a big breath of rye as it goes into the mid palate. That's
Yeah.
what that like this is probably high rye bourbon to me because the rye shows up glaringly and then it fades to me.
I mean, I could get there, I guess.
It's a interesting pour for sure. I don't think it has any flavors on it that make me think it's a finished product.
No.
I think it's just a wonky either mash bill or
It goes, and then just off to
maybe
to me the
smaller
mid
pot
and the
still or
back is all rye.
I mean, I guess it could be like a 36% rye, but I really think it's a rye.
Yeah, I just think it's a straight rye.
I think it's got some proof.
I actually think that is.
I think it's pushing hazmat.
I don't know about that.
Really?
Nah, I don't think it's that high, but I do think it's got a little proof to it.
Okay.
Like 115.
I'm gonna go like
120.
110. Like, I really don't. I think it's all coming from the rye spice. It's not coming from the actual proof.
I don't know. I would expect it to be very tame on the back end of proof-wise coming off of what I know was a hazmat.
Yeah.
And it is not. I don't think it, like, drinks fiery. I just know that this one was 141.
Right.
And I feel like this drinks hotter, but we did talk about how not proofy this one was. So
Yeah.
my mind's a little
A little jacked up.
contorted right now. Okay, that's a little bit higher proof. Okay. If I drink them back to back, I might be able to help myself here.
Oh, no doubt that rye, that Dancing Goat rye, is considerably higher proof than what that is.
They're both high proof. I think this mystery pour,
Yep.
I'll be the one who goes completely wrong here and says high rye bourbon
Okay.
at like 133 proof. I have no
All right.
idea what it is. I would guess it has a little age on it. I'd say 8 to 10 year old.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe mysterious mash bill. I'm not sure.
I think some sort of Kentucky rye, which I think sometimes is
I could
deceiving.
believe that too.
Yeah. And I think it tastes.
The thing it reminds
tastes a lot
me-
like that Woodford rye to me.
Yeah, the thing it reminds me most of might be that chocolate malt rye, not the chocolate malt whisper, but the actual
Chocolate malt, yeah.
malted rye they did.
I don't know.
But I don't remember how proofy that was, but I remember I didn't really care for it and it was wonky.
Chocolate Redux thing was like the highest proof they've ever done.
That's not what I'm talking
Okay.
about though.
In the high 130s.
138, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, 139. I think, yeah.
Something like that.
I'm gonna say it's an all American rye.
Making me
No, it's a rye. I'm gonna actually say lower proof. I think most of that spice that in that to me is coming from the actual rye itself rather than from proof. So I'm gonna say about 110. And just because percentage play here, I'm gonna say like a sourced MGP 95.5. Because I've had so much variation in that realm.
There is.
And
There
like,
can be.
All
let's
right,
be real.
what
there's
kind
a
of
ton brands
oated
use
rye
it,
are we
so-
drinking, Daniel?
We're drinking bourbon, no?
We got a Willet rye.
Okay.
It's funny that we just
All
talked
right,
about
Willet Rye,
All
8 year,
right.
123 proof. So William
Yeah.
was all over it here. He said Kentucky Rye, and yes, sir.
Yeah.
123 proof. The proof was a little deceiving to me, but we did just have 130, 141.
Skewing on the palate
Yeah.
a little bit there. Yeah, no.
It's
And
an
what is the
interesting
mash bill
one.
for Willet Rye?
that. I don't even know. I
It's-
think it has
They
more
have
corn.
several different ones.
Don't
I
they have
think.
like a higher corn one?
I think they're mostly higher corn.
Are they? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Yeah, I mean, it was a very interesting pour. Thank you for sending it in.
Yeah.
yeah, I have no idea where that 8 year Willet Rye would have come from. Does it say? Well,
I think Bert's put a Willet rye in there, didn't
okay, maybe he did that.
Well, this is not a Burt's label.
he? Okay.
Gotcha.
All
Well,
right.
thanks to whoever
Well,
sent
yeah.
that in. It was a fun one, and
Yeah.
I would drink all 3 of these pours again.
Yeah.
They were all solid today. So
What was your favorite out of the three?
probably that.
All 3?
I would probably take that hazmat rye personally.
It's a tough one.
Okay.
I might go with the Willet.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit more complex than
Okay.
the hazmat.
Yeah, I'm probably going to choose the Hazmat Rye. Yeah. That Dancing Goat. Hey, and if you're at Dancing Goat Distillery watching this right now,
Boom.
like, you just, in our professional
It's
opinion,
very close for
at
me
least the
too.
majority, right?
I just think there's slightly more like from start to finish. I think the Willet is just a slightly more
I don't
complex.
disagree.
The Willet had more flavor stages.
Yeah.
But I think overall, what flavor stages there were of the higher
do
rye,
like it.
I liked
I'm
that.
not saying I don't think that Willet has a little more complexity, because I do. I just think if there's one of these 3 I want to have again, I think it's, for me, the candy rye.
If we factor in the price, I'm going to assume I'd go with the Dancing Goat.
Yeah, I don't know what the
Also that
retail
as
on
well,
that
right?
is, but
Yeah.
I would
'Cause we're gonna-
guesstimate that you're correct on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because that 8 year Willet rye at the distillery,
It's got to
is
be
probably
$300-400 bucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I doubt this hazmat rye was anywhere close to that.
Yeah.
but
I don't know
could
that,
be,
though. Could be,
I'm
but
not sure.
they're both
You can't
good.
be selling whiskey in Wisconsin and be charging for it.
Yeah,
I bet not too.
I wouldn't think
Like-
so.
Yeah.
Wouldn't seem like the best business plan, but what do I know?
I know.
Well, just remember, Badgers fans, Go Bucks. Stay classy, bourbon drinkers.